So you picked up a new Resin 3D printer. Now you need to know what you need to do to cure, right? Stay tuned and find out next. Hey everybody, Chris Sargent Taz here, and today I'm going to go over a couple options you have with curing your prints as well as cleaning them. I had started out with a Mars, and I had my own DIY solutions for curing and cleaning. My cleaning solution was a pickle jar with a basket and IPA, and then brushes and toothbrushes and makeup brushes to clean the nooks and crannies in the different areas of your prints. I also 3D printed my own curing station. My first one I did. Sorry, I had to reach it. Purchased a 405 nanometer light off Amazon. And then, because I had the 3D printers over here, I printed this guy. Including my own logo. So I had to purchase the light, which was like maybe 15 bucks, I think. I picked up a $10 little turntable because you need one of these to rotate it. It's also solar powered, so the light actually charges it up and keeps it rolling. And then I had laying around the house from my cutter, which is under the cover there, my vinyl cutter. I had diamond plate vinyl, which it has adhesive backing on it already, so it was a little bit easier to install. This is a 3-part print. Better part of maybe 2 days printing it, because it takes time on an FDM. If you have one, it's an option. If you don't, a regular box would do it. So just a regular box would actually make this work, with some reflective tape in it and a turntable, and you could cure no problem. But I thought I'd go a little further and print my own box, seeing how it was available on Thingiverse. And it was actually a really nice little setup. We had a little capture for the light. Put your turntable in, put your parts in on the turntable, put it together, put your light on top, flick the switch. Now you have to manually keep the time to know how long you're curing it. I usually just set it on my phone. Just, hey Siri, hey Google, set me a timer for 3 or 4 minutes. Cure my print. Works really well. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great solution. Obviously not giant. This actually, will fit your your Mars style, your Creality LD style printers, because you're not going to be able to get that big anyways. Where I ran into the issue and had to make another one was I got a Saturn. That plate is quite large, so the parts are going to be bigger. It's not going to quite fit in here. You're going to do 1 or 2 pieces off of that to get this to work, so I had to come up with a better solution. As I break everything. I don't know if I'll edit that out or leave it in for funny. Edit some of this out because I can't grab it. Yes, I want to print another one. Saturn-esque. Links will be below, but like I said, I printed this one. This one took about 3 days for me to print. It's 3 sections, well 4 actually. There's 4 pieces to this one. So your cover, which I did the same thing with the vinyl, made it easier. The Saturn logo I did in glow in the dark because I thought it'd be kind of neat. I'd know I left the light on or not, and it would shine through nice. Plus, it would stay reflective, and I remember that I had a part in here. That was kind of my thinking on it. It still requires you to get another one of these guys. And then, let's see. This is the holder for the light. It's a lot bigger. Let's see. Comparison. So they're a little bit bigger. A lot more LEDs going on in here. Not going to be any faster this way. I just think it gets a little bit more coverage. Plus it's bigger parts. So this slots into the base. So it has actually a cutout that's got a lip on it. So it holds this. So if you do move this around, it's okay. It's not as slidey as the other one. Your light goes in. And your cover goes on. Maybe. I put the switch on top of the light because this is more stationary. Now I can find it, so I just flick it on and off. I don't have it plugged in, so you're not going to see it light up. It's alright. I don't have enough extension cords for all this stuff. In this room, anyways. Anyhow, I'm going to... So, not exactly sure why I was resistive, but I didn't want to purchase another machine to clean and cure. Now that I have one, I kind of find it silly that I went that route. In an effort to be cheap or cost effective, I thought, well, why buy a machine when I can pretty much complete it myself to some degree without a lot of hassle, right? I'm going to tell you flat out, it's much easier to buy a clean and cure station than it is to build your own stuff. Yeah, you can design something bigger and badder, don't get me wrong, and if you want to take the time to do that, it's great, but my new cure station is awesome. I actually picked up the Mercury Plus from Elegoo, excuse me. And I can honestly say that it saved me a ton of work. Nothing wrong with scrubbing your prints and cleaning them, but the Mercury Plus has been a godsend. I just print off my Mars or my Mars 2, and just take the plate, clean off any excess after I let it hang dry and drip back into the vat. Put that on the adapter, drop it in my IPA, hit the timer for, I usually do about 20 minutes, hit the timer and go. Rotates one direction, cleans. 10 minutes later it stops, rotates the opposite direction, cleans the rest of the part and your build plate simultaneously. You can't go wrong. It's gotten my cleaning down to a smaller footprint. So I have a rubberized mat. I actually bought a dog mat versus buying the expensive ones that they say is for what you're doing. I bought one for the silicone mats for the dog dishes. Nice size. I think it was like $8, and actually has a ridge on it. Throw a paper towel on there, put my plate on there, knock my part off, remove my supports, let it air dry, and then I can put it into the curing chamber and switch the settings on the Mercury Plus, and it seems to be a much easier system. So this is my Elegoo Mercury Plus. This is a kind of sub entry I'm putting into the video. So basically, this is my setup. Silicone mat I'll be talking about. It's actually for dogs. I got all my tools. The Elegoo comes with this adapter for your plate, so it hooks on inside the bucket. You set your cleaning, or you can use the basket if you got the bigger parts. Here's your rotating part that goes in here for your curing after you're done cleaning. I usually keep a cover on it so I don't scratch it and get it all filthy, especially when I'm cleaning stuff. But this is pretty much how I got it set up. A lot more effective. I'm also testing out a new camera I picked up that I might do a review on. If anybody's interested, let me know in the comments below. This is like a GoPro style 4K camera. We'll see how the audio and video come out on this, if I have to edit it or not, and then I'll do a review on this one if you guys want one. But other than that, this is the way I got it set up. Works really well. I do have trouble because I do have a Saturn now as well. So the plate obviously doesn't fit into the bucket. So you still got to do a little bit more work when you use a bigger printer. But it's a trade-off like anything else. I generally use the smaller printers for most of my stuff and the big ones for like a big project. So I know I'm going to be labor intensive anyways. But for the smaller quick prints that I'm running out for different things that I do, curing station is a godsend. I don't know why I was so resistant to get one. It was just, I think it was just, mindset was, why would I need it? And is it really going to clean any better? And in all honesty, I'd say it does. I mean, it doesn't. I haven't had as much residue problems as I've had when I'm cleaning and brushing, even with the makeup brushes and toothbrushes. And then you're getting your hands all full of IPA, and obviously you're supposed to wear gloves. But we all cheat one every now and again. But I mean, the smell in the room with that and everything else, it's like, okay, this is actually a little more cleaner. I think it's a little more friendly to your sinuses, and it works well. So I'm gonna say, yeah, you can do your DIYs all you want, but if you want to get like some production value out of trying to get prints done, get things through, you probably should get yourself a clean and cure station of some sort. Doesn't have to be Elegoo Mercury Plus. I just like the way it looked. I have mostly Elegoo printers, so I kind of figure like matching brands, and they've always been good to me, customer service wise, so I went with them. There's other good ones out there as well. They're all pretty much the same if you really look at it. There's not much majorly difference in what they're like. I just like the way the display was on the Mercury Plus. I think it was the cheapest of all the options. I want to say like at least $20 cheaper than the next model of the same size. So I picked it up and I've been happy with it ever since. So as a recommendation, I'm going to say get yourself a clean and cure station just to save yourself a headache and streamline how you're getting your parts taken care of with the clean and cure situation. Nothing more I really can elaborate on it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I try to answer them the best I can. Sorry for the delay in my videos. I haven't been feeling that great, so I've been kind of like back burnering a lot of stuff. I will have more because I do also have a Genius that I picked up. Let's see if I can get it in the frame. Picked that up too, so I got some things to go over on this guy. And who knows, I should have some more things to talk about. But if you have any questions or comments, like I said, leave them below. And I appreciate you guys watching. As always, see ya!